Hello Internet, this is Andrew from Truly Daebak, and I'm coming here with a disclaimer before this regularly scheduled episode of the DaebakCast. So, we finished recording, I checked my audio, and oh my god, it's all messed up. I sound like a robot. So, yeah, it's gonna sound pretty weird today. I'm sorry that this happened. I don't know how to fix it. It sounds fine now, I think. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm gonna try to fix it so that it stops happening, and we'll see where we'll go from there. If you're able to make it through this whole thing with all my robot audio, and you're able to listen to all 3 reviews, if you add up all of my review scores and are the first person to put it in the comments, I will give you an album. I'll dead ass mail you an album just to make up for all of this nonsense. So, that said, I won't keep you too long. Enjoy your regularly scheduled episode of the DaebakCast as best as you can.
Hello and welcome to episode 66 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the 3 of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and whatever's current in the industry. This week we have 3 album reviews and 1 user suggested topic. Yeah, so I guess without further ado, we'll get right into the podcast. As always, I'm joined by Nate.
You're very lively today. It's your boy Juhan.
Because I was playing Street Fighter earlier.
He's too hype. He's too hyper.
Monster X.
Yes. Surprise that Juhan said that.
And I'm also joined, as always, by Andrew, who usually has 3 things.
Number 1. The Red Sox-Yankees rivalry is back, baby. Woo. So yeah, on like Monday, I forget, like sometime earlier this week, like they got into a crazy, like, baseball fights, I'd say have to be like up there. Like, I don't think they beat hockey fights. Hockey fights are like upper echelon, but baseball fights are definitely up there with just like how insane there is. So yeah,
I was actually surprised by that one because it's usually them fighting with the umpire.
Yeah, but no, what happened was somebody like slid into somebody on the Red Sox. They didn't like it. They had a fight the first time around. Then one of the Red Sox pitchers like threw like 100-mile-an-hour fastball at someone's back, and then they didn't like it, and then like he got the shit kicked out of him, and then the pitcher on the Red Sox got suspended. But I don't know. I'm happy. I don't care. It was amazing. They ended up losing the game, but it didn't matter anyway because the fight was the most important part. Number 2. Finally, after how many months has it been since like the Make Star went up? Finally, we got Marmello in.
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, Nate.
You guys both got it, right?
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't have it near me.
Yeah, I forgot to tell Nate to bring his up. But yeah,
I
finally got this in. I mean, I don't like the title track, but obviously I still like the rest of the album. And it comes with a Polaroid and some type of flag thing. I don't know. Nate's gonna do an unboxing.
The
for
towel.
Towel? Okay. Is that like a normal thing? Like fan towel?
Yeah, you hold it up during the...
I have a Hyuna and a 4-minute one.
Because I've never seen that before, to be completely honest. I don't know, maybe I'm just not paying attention, but whenever I go to concerts, I'm just like, I don't see anyone with the fan towel flag things.
It's mostly a Korea thing.
It's Korea thing, yeah. They sell them at concerts there.
Okay.
You wipe your tears with it.
Yes.
Oh, we should get Nate.
Was that 3 things?
No, one more. We should get Nate and IOI. Okay. We should get Nate and IOI flag then.
I don't know if they ever made one. Probably. They had to have put one out for the last concert.
Yeah, I'm sure. And number 3 is just playoffs for everything, basically, for hockey and for basketball. Celtics won, very close. Bruins won as well, very recently. And Team Liquid won the NALCS, thank God. So those are my 3 things.
Why do you do this to me?
What?
There's one on eBay for $20.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Nate. That was a joke.
Only $20.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
It's only $20.
No, stop. You're never going to be able to cry into it because they're never going to have another concert.
But I need IOI.
Do it.
I gotta make sure this is legit.
Oh God.
Buy this.
Oh God,
easy.
Nate. Why did me and my big mouth? Who are you though?
Okay, I am Jacob, as you can see right here, I believe, or right here, one of those 2. I don't remember if I get mirrored. Anyways,
it's fake.
First topic is Monster X.
No.
No.
Twice.
No. We're doing the
reviews.
Oh, okay.
No,
So we're doing
reviews.
user submitted review first
Yes.
then. Okay.
Fair.
That one, I'll give the reins to Nate.
Yeah. So before this, no new questions. Well, no new reviews. And then we had one question a couple weeks ago from Rob saying we should do our favorite like collaboration stages and like idol interactions from like variety shows, and we cut that second part off because that would just take forever. Pretty much any time idols that we like interact on variety shows, we like that. So
Besides, you only need one thing on that list anyway. It's when Momo does Nico Nico Ni and Heechul almost has a heart attack.
no, and all of Heechul Hani.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But so we're just doing our favorite collaboration stages. So Andrew can take the reins. And
These are
read through them.
These are in no particular order, by the way. Just a random list that we just compiled together. All right, first one is it was called, or the collaboration stage was called Girls Present, because get it, Girls Present. It's a gift, and it's the present day because they're covering G. Okay, see, it was G-Friend, IOI, Twice, and Red Velvet doing a cover, or like they did like this intro part where they like did like their snippets of their own songs, and then they all did Into the New World, which obviously is like the calling, or like the like calling card for like any girl group, or like the iconic girl group song. So yeah, it was for 2016 Garadejan, I believe.
Yep.
God, that's so long ago now. Now we think about it, because that was like one of the
was...
first things that we ever like. I remember that was like one of the first things we were talking about, like when we were talking about the group chat and everything. So
yeah, the picture of this where it shows all the members that were present in that stage, like that's the image I use to prove how much of a girl group stan I am, and I can literally name every single girl.
Did you guys make a like name as many girl group members as you can, or like list or something like that back in the day?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this was like the iconic girl group stage, I believe. I don't think anything is ever going to beat this. Well, until the next time they decide to cover Girls' Generation.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I hope that's often, since SNSD is now like the legacy group that everyone is going to cover now. So
unless you're referring to Twitter, apparently nobody knows who SNSD is. But
just screw those people.
Well, people in Korea do.
Yeah.
Just idiot international fans that only know about BTS.
That was fun. All right, next. The stage is called It's Showtime, and it was for Mama 2017 in Japan. It was Wiki Miki, Changa, Pristine, but for whatever reason, they were evil and decided to call it IOI instead of, when it really was just like...
It was IOI with 5 members of IOI.
I'm missing. Yeah, basically. And then Idol School and From Is 9. So basically, they literally got like the entire cast plus the people that actually made it into the group, which must be embarrassing, or which must be awkward. It's like, hey guys, that didn't make it into the final group. What have you been up to? And then and then the one Japanese group, which was AKB48, who is obviously like an iconic Japanese girl group. So yeah, they did, because like I believe like the full stage was each of like the individual groups. The Korean groups did their own songs, and then when AKB48 came out, they did Heavy Rotation and Koisuru, Fortune Cookie, like it was all of the groups. So yeah, it was really cool. I know basically the only reason why AKB48 showed up is because they were giving them an award, but it's still a cool collab. We're just like a bunch, like, God, that's got to be close to like 60 different people on one stage. Well, actually, no, like like 30 or 40 probably, because they don't have all 48 people show up, I think, for AKB48, but
it was still a massive stage though. Like it was comparable almost to Pick Me, so
basically.
Which they performed.
Yeah. Again, I still don't, it's still weird. It's still weird when people perform Pick Me without like the full IOI.
100.
Yeah. No, not the full, like, just not the full 101. Numbers. Yeah, just like without the full like IOI there. So
okay.
Next is Dazzling Red, which was like, okay, so Nate, explain this to me. What was this for again? It was
so it was SBS Gaio Daejun 2012. They did like 4 special stages. They did 2 guys and 2 girls stages. So yeah, there's Dazzling Red, which was
it's on here.
It's Nana. I can't see it though.
It's Hyuna, Hyorin, Nana, Hyosung, and Nicole.
Yeah. So it was Kara, 4 Minute, Sistar, Secret, and After School. Which were all girl groups I followed around that time, or like after I left just following SNSD and started following other groups. So yeah, they did 2 songs because there were 2 members there's a member from each of those groups in both Dazzling Red and Mystic White, which is the next one. So yeah, they just did collaboration stages, and then there were 2 guy groups as well, but I don't know. I know it was like 2 PM and Infinite, and like I don't remember exactly who was in it because I didn't obviously watch those nearly as much.
But with Mystic White,
I didn't follow guy groups back then.
Yeah, with Mystic White, it was Jiyoung, Gayun, Sonhwa, Lizzie, and Bora. So yeah, again, both of these, the concept for both of these is just like putting like
supergroup.
Yeah, it's basically a
super group, exactly.
Yeah, which is insane.
And so they produced like original songs for them. 2 original songs one original song for each group.
Didn't they do something with like some alcohol brand or something as well?
Like an actual, like they did a CF as that group,
I don't know, maybe.
I'm gonna look it up because I think that was a thing.
I just know that was for SPS Gaiodaijin 2012.
But dang, but with freaking like Dazzling Red, like that's a power group, like especially at that time when like all those groups were in their heyday, especially like that's insane. That's pretty cool that they were able to get that together. So yeah, the next set would be. Where's the Love, which was obviously it's originally a Black Eyed Peas song, and then it was for Mama 2011 or something like that. Yeah. So they it was a special performance with will.i.am and Apple Day Up, and they performed it with CL. And it's kind of funny because later, after Fergie left Black Eyed Peas, there were suddenly rumors that CL was going to join the Black Eyed Peas. So I guess this is where it like originated from. And I guess this is like when will.i.am started to do a lot of stuff with K-pop art. Well, not just K-pop artists, but with 21, because there was supposed to be an entire will.i.am produced 21 album that never got released.
I feel like everything that YG touches in America never sees the light of day.
No, because like there was a clip of it they played at like a nightclub or something, and then we never heard it ever. Like it never got released. And then obviously there was a song that like 21 featured on will.i.am's album, and then that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, so they had collaborations, but yeah, I guess it just never went anywhere. All right, next is the stage is called Electric Harmony, and it was for Mama 2015 with Pet Shop Boys and FX. So yeah, FX only had 3 members because I believe who was missing? Probably Victoria
and Sully.
No, this was
this is post. Was it? Oh yeah, this is 2015.
This was 4 Walls era. So okay, so the reason why I had to put this on here is one, like this is probably the randomest collaboration stage in the face of the earth. Because for those that don't know, because I'm sure most people don't know, Pet Shop Boys is like this like old British like 80s synth group. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's like new wave kind of music or whatever. It's like really like weird stuff.
I guess 4 Walls kind of fits, I guess, but
because basically how Mama did like the stages, like they're doing like all the synth pop sort of stuff and British influenced house type of music, so let's put them together with a group that does, or like an old group that does that sort of music. So the reason why this was memorable was it was a crazy like random stage, and also this is the one time I got to watch Mama on Twitch chat, and so they had they had a song called "What Have I Done to Deserve This," and basically everyone was just like spamming "What have I done to deserve this?" because it's literally what the lyrics were and everything. It's like it was really weird. It was a really random song to, like, for them to like collaborate on, but yeah, I mean it's still a cool stage, I guess. Next on the list is the stage is called it was for Mama. I forget what year, 2013.
I remember this.
The Fox Says Bar Bar Bar. The Fox Say Bar Bar Bar. Existed. So yeah, it's Ylvis, most famously making What Does the Fox Say? And Crayon Pop, who most famously made Bar Bar Bar. And they performed it together.
Yeah, both were big memes in that year, so I guess it makes sense. But
yeah, it's literally like, it's like, what's the most like memeiest garbage we can do, and let's put them on the stage together. But it was amazing. Like it's so like you like you wouldn't expect it to happen, but I mean it's pretty cool that they actually ended up doing it. Next is this is like another recent 2017 one, which was Boa and Minhyun from 101 slash God.
This is the
what?
Oh god.
No, good.
Good. I was saying this is the wrong only one collaboration stage that's on this list.
No.
Taemin, Boa, only one.
No, I like this one better because it's
the better one.
Because he come on, this is like I don't think they ever had a stage where one of the any of the Brodus members got to perform with Boa. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Though if they wanted dancers, I mean I think we were talking about this earlier on our when we reviewed Mama, but if they wanted dancers, they could have gotten Kang Daniel, but I mean I don't mind Minhyun.
But Taemin.
We have so many Taemin later, so just patience. All right. After that is
also I saw it live, so I'm clearly biased.
After that is the GOT7 and Day6 collaboration stage, where GOT7 did a rock version, or GOT7 Day6 did a rock version of Never Ever, which was great. Like I don't know, this hasn't been released yet, has it?
Video, or do you mean like a studio version?
An actual like studio version.
I doubt it.
Because
I don't think that will.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't usually release studio versions.
That's a shame because this was a great.
Also, should have been Dreamcatcher, but it is great. It's
Day
only
six and
Day6 Dreamcatcher.
No.
I need it. It needs to happen.
It'll happen maybe. All right, after that is G Friend.
Marmello Dreamcatcher.
Marmello and Dreamcatcher. I could see that, but next is G Friend and Twice doing a cover of G. Well, I mean, it wasn't all of G Friend and Twice. It was like because
there's 5 members and 4.
Yeah,
5 of Twice and 4 of G Friend.
Yeah, and
also
this
Chewy has a controversial shirt.
What was it again?
Oh god, I don't remember.
It was like Hoes Do It Better.
It was like Hoes Take Off Your Clothes or something.
Yeah, and Junghyun's shirt said like I heart cold beer or something like that.
It's so random. Like I don't know
why. Yeah, Hoes Take Off Your Clothes is what Chewy's shirt says.
And God, how old was she then? Like 16? Probably
like 16.
Oh my god! Like how did that get past censorship?
Yeah. Junghyun's shirt says I heart cold beer. You're right.
Like, I think that in itself almost overshadows the fact.
Gio's shirt just says carbs.
Oh lord!
It's whoever picked off their t-shirts is very.
I think that's iconic now though. So like, we should probably make like joke shirts that say "I heart cold beer" to see if people get the joke. All right. After that, or next on the list is an amazing stage of Wooju Sonyo and EXID doing performing up and down in Hot Pink. I had to add this just because the concept of like 13 people doing up and down. You kidding me? And then like and then afterwards 17 people doing Hot Pink. That's insane. And also it's such a different like style to like what Wooju Sonyo usually does. So it was pretty weird.
Yeah, I mean they've covered some Sistar stuff. And then at the end of the year, last year, they did that like sexy dance break where they took off their clothes.
What?
They took off like jackets.
Okay.
And just had like crop top like tank tops on or whatever. But
and then XE got
it was very out of
it's pretty
out
weird.
Of character for Wooju Sonyo.
And then XE got to do the LBD instead of like they basically almost have the same voice in a way. So.
Yeah,
that was fitting. All right, what's next? Oh yeah.
Luckily, XE or Elliot, no, XE has better lyric writing capabilities.
No. I'll argue that another time. All right. Hani, Soyeon, and Tsuyu did a collaboration stage covering "To My Boyfriend" by Finn KL. This is a weird. I think we're talking about how this is a weird stage because you're literally picking like the visuals members of every group and you're giving them like a really cutesy song.
Well, it's not even like every group. It's like 3 random ass groups. Like you wouldn't think to put Twice with AOA and EXID. Like Chewy been in there as a weird outlier.
Yeah, and she's incredibly young compared to them. So
They're probably like, what pretty idols are really popular right now?
Exactly.
That's Sohyun, Hani, and Jui.
Exactly. Like, it doesn't really fit, but whatever.
And I mean, like, all props to Soyeon though, because I know that most people only know her. Oh, she's the pretty face of ALA, but she had pretty good vocals in this song too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, after that is Seoggi, Shinbi, Momo, Yoojung, and Chang'a doing a cover of Infinite's "Be Mine." Great
this is actually one of my favorites.
Yeah,
like,
same.
Great
amazing.
For obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons, because it's basically like
It's like almost all of my biases.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus, it's one of my favorite Infinite songs.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah, same.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I forget who was talking. It might have been Momo talking about how she was a big fan of Infinite. So yeah, like her doing, like, or a lot of, or them doing a cover of it. And I like when girl group members cover guy group songs and vice versa.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, it's cool.
That's the most common like collaboration stage whenever they do it.
Yeah, it's like there's one that's not on the list is like SNSD did Sorry a couple times. So yeah, like stuff like that is amazing.
Suju and SNSD like switch songs a lot.
Yeah.
Because Suju would do dress up as girls and do SNSD songs.
Well, I mean, they were like brother and sister groups.
Well, yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
they were around the same time when they like sort of got popular.
Yeah.
So
Watching Shindong cross dress and do like baby baby is hilarious.
yeah. After that this is like a two-part stage. So yeah, the stage was called Fatal Temptation. It was at Mama 2017 in the Hong Kong one, where Sunmi and Taemin basically featured on each other's songs. So it was Gashina and Move respectively, and this is kind of a no-brainer. Like,
Yeah.
have they collaborated before like this or no?
No.
I want them to do a song together.
Yeah,
It's so amazing.
Yeah. Well, they just need to do like a troublemaker style like subunit.
Yeah, like I'd pay obnoxious amounts of money.
I would
to see
buy
that.
that album.
Like even if it was just for station, like just do like a single or something.
Yeah, because I mean,
Like that would be fantastic.
I mean, like there's no problem anymore, or like at least it's like SM and JYP because they're relatively like friendly with each other. Like imagine trying to get somebody from like YG to do a collaboration stage with SM. That's
It's not JYP anymore, but
former JYP.
Yeah. I don't know. She's under like Urban Zacapa's
Random company.
Yeah,
I think. One of them. One of Wonder
I thought it was
Girls
her
went to
own
that
company. I don't remember. I'll check.
I don't either. But yeah, that was definitely my favorite stage from Mama last year, so had to make the list.
Yeah, no, like
Sunmi is under Make Us Entertainment, who has 1 second. I can get on their YouTube channel.
I remember we talking about this before.
Yes, you're right. Urban Zacapa's under there because I see videos with Jo Hyuna and stuff. So
yeah, but they struck gold basically by being able to sign Sunmi when she literally like dropped like easily her most famous like solo track. So great win for them. And next this is a really old collaboration. So I think it was for Inkigayo like Halloween episode. It was
Music Core, judging by the logo.
No, it says Inkigayo.
Oh, the Thriller. Never mind. I'm on the wrong one. You'll see. We'll see.
So yeah, it was Gikwan, Taemin, Wooyoung, Chansung, and Minji all doing it was just a dance cover of Michael Jackson's Thriller. But yeah, this is amazing because it's like all of the famous dancers from all of the groups that were popular at that time because this is like 2010.
Yeah. It's cool that they had like a co-ed stage as well.
And then and Minji is the one that dressed up as Michael Jackson. She has like the red Thriller outfit on, and she comes out last, and she's obviously that was remember at that time, like again, like or I guess even now, like YG's very reluctant to collaborate with people that aren't YG.
It's such like backwards like practices, I guess. I don't know. Yeah,
because imagine if Taemin and like Minji got to do like a dance like track together, that'd be amazing. Because again, they were two like they're two of like the most prominent dancers of their groups at the time. So yeah, it was such a cool stage to see, and it sucks that it literally hasn't happened again. So
yeah.
All right, next on the list is Yeah, this was like another like stage where
Yeah,
they were doing each other's
this
songs.
was Musicore. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, so they did. So Twice and G-Friend did. They switched songs basically. So G-Friend did like Ooh Ah, and then Twice did Me Gustas too. So like they were basically switching concepts, and seeing G-Friend do Twice was just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was actually really good. Like both groups handled each other's songs pretty well. Like, because typically when I see other groups like cover different songs, like it usually isn't quite as good as the original. But I think both handle them really well, actually.
Yeah.
Especially with Twice doing Biggest Us too, that was surprising as well because it's
yeah, they'd split up parts and stuff as well.
It's because it's a vocal heavy song or whatever too. Like, and so
Yep.
This was a great stage. I think anything with G-Friend and Twice turned out to be a really great stage because we have a couple of theirs on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, after that, SNSD and Lee Sung Chul doing Girls' Generation, which was So I added this one because this is actually one of my favorites. Like, so first, Lee Sung Chul, he's the original singer of the song Girls' Generation, and he performs his like sort of his normal version, which is more like rock. I guess it's like 80s rock kind of thing. And then after that, it goes into SNSD comes out and does their version, which is obviously very like girly bubblegum pop version of the song with Lee Sung Chul and his band like doing the instrumentals and backup vocals and stuff. So yeah, it's one of my favorite stages because it sort of shows like the different generations, I guess. Because the song Girls' Generation, I believe, came out the year that most of the girls were born, which is why
1989.
Yeah, which is why they chose the name, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think it's a really cool stage. So yeah, they did it a couple times actually.
Yeah, I saw a couple different performances. But yeah, that's cool that they were able to that's the group that they were named after, or like the song that they were named after. So
yeah.
All right, next is Epic High and Taeyeon doing Love, Love, Love.
Yeah, I added this one to the list as well because A, Taeyeon, B, Epic High, and C, one of my favorite songs by Epic High. It's a winning combination right there. So, yeah, it's I think they did this at I think it was Golden Disc Awards. I'm not quite sure.
It's the Soul Music Awards on the video.
Soul Music Awards, yeah, they did it in back in like 2008. It was amazing though. So. Yeah,
so
I remember finding this like in the past year, and I was like, "Holy shit, this exists!"
This was pre YG Epic High.
Yeah. This was when they were still under Ulim.
All right, next on the list is another one involving Tablo and Hyukoh doing Airbag.
Yep. So they did this on Show Me the Money 4. Basically they had a huge stage that was like some like 20 minutes long or something, but each of the coaches from the YG team, so like Jinu Sean and Tablo, and I think somebody else was also on that team, they did a huge stage together, and then one of the portions of it was Tablo performed Airbag along with Hyukoh and like full band and Oh Hyuk's vocals. It was amazing.
Yeah,
so
that's a great stage.
yeah, I want a studio version of this because I'd listen to this version instead. Honestly, I really like the rock sort of element that Hyukoh brings into the song.
I just want more collaborations between Tablo and Hyukoh. Like I want to.
Yeah, me too.
I want to actually know. You know what I want? I want a primary and Oh Hyuk plus primary and Oh Hyuk plus Tablo.
That would be really cool. I would definitely be down for that. Give me full album, please.
Yes. All right, next on the list is Girls Next Door, Deep Blue Eyes, which had, oh my god, Somi, Sogi, Moonjo, Diana, Yua, Sohee, and Sujo. Say this was this was Idol Drama Operation Team, correct, Nate?
Yeah. So this was for like variety reality show to make a fake drama, which is weird, but yeah, about a K-pop group. Is what it was.
Within a show.
Yeah, section. It was basically like those 7 girls from different groups, learning like how to be and act in like a drama, and then they made like a like small web drama, that like didn't really take itself too seriously, but it was about like a K-pop group, where they all played like characters that were kind of like They kind of did like the opposites themselves, just to like do different things. But yeah, the song's produced by Jin Young, and it's just really, really good. Jin Young from B1A4.
I actually still listen to this song a lot. Like, this is probably one of my favorite like supergroup tracks to ever come out.
Yeah, it makes me angry that it's not on iTunes for purchase still.
What?
It's on Apple Music at least. I know that.
Is it? You need to send me a link because I've looked for it multiple times.
Yeah, because I have it in my library. Unless they removed it, I could check for you.
Okay.
Next on the list is Sunny Girls Taxi with Eunha, Yua, Nayeon, Changchao, and Nancy.
Yep.
That's a great group.
What show was this for?
Inkigayo.
This was for Inkigayo. Yeah, Inkigayo started doing these like super group song stages. This was the second one. The first one was like a ballad with some person I never heard of in Jihyo and some other girl. But yeah, this is like a more upbeat like dance track. With just a really good lineup, and I really like this song. This is another song I listen to a lot. And it was cool that they were doing these like new new songs for these groups. They weren't just covering something.
But it does say Mr. Taxi, so I was just like, is this a cover?
Oh, well, no, it's just Taxi. It should just be Taxi.
But like in the song, they say, hey, Mr. Taxi.
Oh, yeah, hey, Mr. Taxi. Yeah, they do. But yeah, this is a really good song. I was kind of upset or like sad that they haven't done any since, because I really liked this stage. I was hoping for more.
But yeah, this is a great group. It has almost every one of my biases in it, though. Nancy's off limits currently.
So
back to Deep Blue Eyes. I guess it's available for streaming on Apple Music, but not for purchase.
That's
what I thought. That's what I thought, because I was like, I've looked so hard to buy that. Like, I just want to buy that song.
Just hit play and then just like get like a music recording of it or something. Just do that. Or I'm sure somebody like recorded it on like something. I don't know. All right, next on the list is SHINee and Soshi doing Juliet.
Yep.
One of my favorite SHINee songs.
Wait, it's an amazing SHINee song, and then for like Soshi to be like do it as well, like that's crazy.
Yeah, so this was the goodbye stage, and yeah, they just set up like a Romeo and Juliet thing where like SNSD was up on like a balcony.
Yeah,
and they kind of just like played around and like gave him flowers and stuff, and then for the last chorus they danced together. But yeah, this is the reason I got into SHINee. I saw this stage and back when I loved SNSD, and so I started looking up their other music because I really liked the song. So yeah, I had to put it on there because it's the reason I like SHINee so much, and it's a good collaboration.
Yeah, great collaboration.
It only has 5 of Soshi. It doesn't have all of them.
Oh, where was the?
Because they just have one for each member.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's like Yuna, Yuri, Tiffany,
Tiffany,
Soyeon, and Jessica, I think.
Jessica, yep.
Okay,
yeah.
so like
from the image.
Because what were they doing at the time? Like Soshi, like.
I think they just picked 5 members around.
Yeah, it was just one, because it was only a one-time thing. It was the goodbye stage for Juliet.
It was just a special.
It wasn't like they did this every time. It was just for the goodbye.
Right.
So,
and last but not least, the most important collaboration song on the face of the planet.
Screw this guy. Oh my god, no.
Wiz Khalifa and Taeyeon.
Andrew, what is this slide? What is this?
oh yeah, with the song "See You Again" from the hit movie Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious 7.
7, yeah.
This guy is an asshole. Like,
I mean, I like
like just release the full song without your stupid audio watermark. Like, get out of here.
I mean, like, I like Wiz. But yeah, this was a mess.
No, his producer's the one that's a jerk.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for those that don't know, Taeyeon and Wiz Khalifa were originally supposed to do a collaboration stage in 2016 at Mama, but I believe something happened with Taeyeon, like health-wise or whatever, where she had to leave early or whatever. But nobody informed Wiz Khalifa and like his producer DJ, so they put her on blast on Twitter, and she was like, "Shit, I didn't know," or like it was a mess. Like they had recorded the practice, they had recorded like the vocals already. And yeah, it was a mess. And everyone was like, "Oh, Taeyeon's racist or whatever. She doesn't want to perform black people," and obviously stupid netizen stuff. But it would seem to be a misunderstanding. I have no idea. Like, this is like the randomest Twitter beef, or like the randomest like shots fired on the face of the planet. Like, nobody knew.
Wiz Khalifa and Taeyeon. What the hell?
Like, because Wiz Khalifa has been in many a feud. Because I mean, and he's no stranger to his feuds. He got into a feud with Kanye West because they both had the same girl at one point, Amber Rose. So, like, he knows how to spit his bar. But that would have been amazing if freaking Wiz Khalifa made a Taeyeon diss track, and then Taeyeon returned with a Wiz Khalifa.
Oh my god!
For that alone, I hope somebody like rekindles the beef, because I want to see a Taeyeon diss track against Wiz Khalifa. That'd be the greatest collaboration stage on the face of the planet. Instead,
never gonna happen.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay. And I think that's the end of the list.
One shout out that we forgot to add is Super Junior and Card happening now.
Lo Siento
is so good. And I mean, it's not really, like,
I still can't stream the Card version of that song.
Really?
Yeah, it's still unavailable.
Hey,
well, I thought it was supposed to be album only.
It's on Spotify.
Oh, that's weird. I read it was album only, so that's why you can't stream it.
They have
it
listed on Apple Music, but it's grayed out. Like, if it's album only, just don't even show it.
Yeah. Well, because it probably uses the same system as iTunes, so they need to have it on there.
Yeah.
Because if you purchase it, you can listen to it. But
yeah, if you want to stream it, if you want to watch any of these,
probably freaking buy it then.
If you want to watch any of these collaboration stages, we'll put the link in the description. Please watch them; they're all amazing, and they're all available on YouTube. Especially See You Again. That's gonna be the most viewed one.
Yeah, you can't buy it on iTunes either. It says album only. So I have to buy the whole album.
Only. Yeah, so
no, I have to buy the whole. I have to buy the entire album.
Oh, okay. You can't buy it a single.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Just buy it. Just buy it.
I might. It's only $5. So.
Yeah, because it's just the repackage.
Yep.
Because SM is doing iTunes right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Topic 2.
Topic 2. Oh, by the way, before we get into topic 2, if we missed any stages that you in particular like, put them down in the comments and tell us about them, because we'd like to check them out. So
indeed.
Yeah.
With Civica, I got to talk to her like a bit like after her set, because it was like a really like small venue and everything, so she was really chill. I couldn't say much other than I love her music. Her music is better like live and in person, and I was really tired, so I kind of forgot to ask for a picture or whatever, but I assure you I actually did get